your own voice. And I don't know if it's because of digitalization or if it's because you're hearing your own voice through your ears and not your throat. When I do a recording and I hear it off the computer, I hear this really nasally, gross thing that no one wants to hear. And then everyone comes back and you're like, holy crap, you sound just like Crispin Freeman, or you do the best young Yugi I've ever heard. And
I was thinking that earlier.
That's really amazing. I have no idea.
On motorcycle.
They just throw all this stuff back at me. I'm thinking, okay, so it's like every piece of advice I've ever heard about hearing your own voice is wrong for me because they're all telling me I sound exactly like
dork.
So it's really trying to find out.
That's like his main
what you actually
line.
sound like is the hardest part.
He keeps calling the Eds whale penis.
Best feelings on where you belong in the industry, where you belong on the street.
I don't get it.
Do you sound like that temptress witch? Do you sound like the innocent 4-year-old?
What dork meant whales
Where do you
I don't
get
get
it?
it.
Find someone
How
else's
come?
opinion.
Maybe that's why they stopped the show.
No, it had nothing.
That's
They
the
just,
first step, is trying to find
they
where
ran
you
out
fit.
of ideas.
I guess
After the
I
big
just
picture show,
went
what
around
were
in
they going to
circles.
do? All of the Eds were
What
accepted
exactly
into the
did you
cul-de-sac
find out? Where
family.
you fit? Like, is there a certain...
There's no, okay. So when I went to Crispin Freeman's class, I'm sorry to cut you off. When I went to Crispin Freeman's class, what we did is we walked over to this table, and he had lists and lists and lists of characters from series that he's been in, series that he's auditioned for, and series that hadn't come out yet, in fact. There were actually some voice scripts from Resident Evil 5, because this was, no, Resident Evil 6.
There's lots of
No,
possibilities
Resident
that
Evil 6
you
was
just have to
Umbrella
look
Chronicles.
at.
They had some of the characters from Umbrella Chronicles that were
It's like watching the show and admitting back then, you would not have guessed Kevin was a girl.
I almost like, how the hell it sounded like a guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was like one of the
It's like,
recon guys.
I think-
I have found out
Ghost
the
instead of
irony.
Spectre, something like that.
One of the
They
characters
were
from Dragon Ball
prototype
Z
names,
was
and
an
he
old
had
lady.
auditioned for a part in
A guy.
for his agent.
One of the characters from Dragon
auditioned
Ball
for
Z
a
was
part
voiced by
in
an
it.
old lady.
And they got the script.
I don't
from
remember
that.
who.
So a good way to do it is
You
just
want Sergeant
pick
Frog?
this random,
Sergeant Frog?
like, pick up a
Oh,
random
no.
slew
Oh,
of characters and their quotes.
Never on YouTube.
Quotes that are really big, quotes that
Soul Eater.
will
Soul Eater's
expand
boss.
your voice
I remember the
a little bit.
I remember the
I'll
very first
bring
episode
you
when-
to the
when-
peak
when-
of your
when-
voice and then bring
I
you
know,
back
that
to
was
the player
hilarious.
voice.
Oh, that was
lines
so
like that,
priceless.
record them,
The most priceless
doing all
moment
these
was,
characters. Then
the most priceless line
then
was when
listen
Saul
back
said,
to them, or have your friends listen back to them.
anyone want to take a
imagining
sexy kitty
characters
home?
saying,
She's
when
free.
you when you find a character that
Friggin',
clicks,
I find hilarious that all the guys except Kid got a
and
nosebleed.
also
They were
all the
like,
characters
he's
were
like, is it
varying
always
in
like
age,
this over here?
Varying genders, etc. You gotta find your range. Where
Right.
do you belong in the age range? Where do you belong in the
I remember
role
like
range?
when Blair,
Where do you belong?
like when the camera
on
zooms
the
in Blair's
psychology
boobs, she's like, and goes,
What
boom.
is your and where can you expand from that? Because
It always
And
did
then
that.
all of a sudden,
older brothers and
you
psychopaths.
hear like right when the towel
Which is
drops,
pretty
you
close.
hear the girl, you hear the woman's
That's
voice like,
just
oh.
there's no set in stone way to find your
And then kid is like, huh?
Oh my god.
And then perhaps the most priceless.
I think there's a
priceless
problem with the
moment
microphone.
was
They're
when,
checking that out.
when Spirit
Oh,
said,
nice.
yeah,
Oh, you can
take
check
that,
it
you
out.
little scumbag. Or wait,
It was like little octopus head or whatever.
oh, like what was the little, or what was the line that Spirit said? Yeah, take that, you scumbag. Take daughter. And then like, Shinny got was like, huh?
What's up?
Alright, no problem.
Yeah.
I'm thanking you for the question.
But my favorite one was when Soul and
What
Naka were in
is
Italy.
this contraption? Is it like salt shaker?
I was just wondering, have you ever, because I do this a lot, have you ever just played around with other roles, like something other people have done? Like, for instance, Dragon Ball Z Abridged.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? Everybody loves Nappa and Vegeta and Piccolo. And
Hey, Vegeta!
Hey, Vegeta! I can fly! Come on, Nappa!
Chris.
One of the big white weird. Oh, I think, yeah, they had what was his name? It wasn't Supreme Kai. It was the one that he met in the afterlife when he went to do the tournament.
So God does fighting that.
Oh yeah. Oh, speaking of people who do DBZ, one thing that sucks about DBZ is I seen a interview with Vic Mignogna when he did Brawley, and he said Brawley killed him. For 2 weeks he had sore throat.
I could imagine that. I mean, Broly is, oh god, they're fucking deep, and he's way up here in the high voice. He's a tenor.
Oh, yeah.
He's a goddamn tenor, and he's down there in the baritone and the bass,
That's-
wrecking his vocal cords. But the poor guy.
But don't you see why he gets those parts? It's because he can go those
It's because he
ranges.
thinks he can point in the voice anyone.
Well, I mean, like when you have
He's a great guy. He's not American. He literally when his agent or when he doesn't have an agent, when he goes to audition and he sees all these voices, he's like, I'm gonna audition for all of them. I swear.
Upside down.
because
I'm gonna audition for all of them. Yeah.
I swear, this really large range, but
Another
he
priceless
really
moment
like
was
I'm sure he auditions for more than he
Lord
can
Death
handle.
picked
And
up
it's-
Medusa?
Yeah.
But he's good.
And
He's
then,
good what he
and
does, and
then-
that's what
Did,
we're looking for. Because they'll
Yeah,
look
in
for
the
one
spirit
thing
was
you
like,
expect.
and then you can see.
But did you see?
eyes
It was an interview with Sean Schemmel, the voice of Goku. He said he's Sean Schemmel, the voice of Goku.
Yeah, Chanel.
Schemmel. Oh, really? Schemmel?
Yeah, I guess it really doesn't matter. I don't think he cares, but I believe it's Sean Chanel.
I don't even know. I just
Don't quote me on that.
Quit hogging.
Ask
But
him.
I seen a thing that he did where he was being interviewed, and he said he's getting tired of doing goody two shoes Goku, and he wants someone to roll him
Oh, yeah.
for a bad guy. But he's so well known for
My
being
favorite one was
Goku
Black
that
Stars
everybody
in
keeps
his
saying,
face,
"Hey,
like crushed by a book, and it says
Yeah.
Facebook.
It's
You're
like,
doing
no,
it wrong.
Come on."
But I suppose I can understand that. Well, I mean, like, doesn't he have other roles?
In DBZ, he played King Kai.
He played King Kai.
Yeah, he was.
Okay.
Goku,
Fucking
Yeah, that really high.
Oh my
voice
God.
It's kind of hard to do, but.
Don't fight Frieza! He's really powerful! Uh-huh. Oh, right! I'm gonna punch him in the nose!
But yeah, I guess for him maybe typecasting was a little dangerous because he's just got that one voice. But
Oh, yeah.
I gotta imagine it really depends on your voice. Where like hanging out.
But Vegeta, Chris Sabat, man, he's
Chris
everywhere.
Sabat's everywhere.
Why is no symmetry?
I believe he was in Dragon.
Why would you want symmetry with him?
Dragon Knights or something like that?
Man, he's good
Another,
with his
another
voice.
death that
Oh,
came by
yeah.
the sign
Sometimes he'll
was,
get the
but
project.
even your food sizes,
I mean,
even your cup sizes are
That was
He
different.
did
When I
Vegeta,
first saw that, I was
Piccolo,
like-
and many other different bad guys and many
Yeah.
different
Yeah.
dudes. Insane.
When I saw that, I was like,
Now
why
in
are
the
you
new
complaining about
when he was doing Dragon Ball Z Kai, not only was he doing a lot of the voices, but he was actually directing the voice actors as well.
Director and actor. It's a good range of talents.
It's a lot of money.
Well, not really. I think it's just picking up because I think we're just getting to the point where people are willing to buy.
That must really hurt.
Probably around there.
Oh no,
But,
getting a
you know,
sledgehammer.
I don't imagine
That's
anime
Rocket
is
Shop
the
is
biggest
60,000.
grossing thing
No,
ever
Rocket
because
Shop
nobody
times
wants to buy the
9,000.
shows.
It's over
I'm making an
9,000.
effort to save up money so I can go and buy anime, and it's conflicting with my desperate need to play video games or come to conventions and produce myself or to advertise myself, all that stuff.
Actually, a good place to find roles, believe it or not, is DeviantArt. There's a lot of artists out there that make characters and they're looking for people to play those voices.
I believe the community on DeviantArt is a little like when it comes down to voice acting and projects like that, they're a little more.
I just use that to find guns.
It's like they want a tight group of people that they
Me and
know
my
can
cousin
do
up
the
there,
job.
we signed up
Rather
for a voice
than
acting
the guy
gig
who
on
just joined
DeviantArt.
DeviantArt. And
It's
is
like side
going
gigs or
everywhere to
whatever,
find
and
people
she's
say,
open
"Hey,
until September 30th.
Do you want to do
Yeah, if you look
something
into
with
it, you
me?
can find it.
I like stuff.
Yes.
You know,
No,
they're
screw the rules. I have
do
green
voices.
hair.
I can do voices.
I can
Here's
do
my
I can
YouTube.
do
Wow.
Oh,
Kinda.
look at his YouTube. Oh. This is Deviant or not YouTube.
That sounds more like Frank Woods.
But yeah.
Frank Woods.
Back to what I was saying earlier, though, you messed around with other people's voices.
Why
What
aren't you telling
is
us?
one that you've actually liked more than any other that you will actually frequently do?
Like what voices that I
You
do?
play Black Ops, right?
Voices that you
I
like
haven't been able to
to
play it
imitate
lately,
or
but I played it once in a while.
Imitate.
Well, you played zombies, right?
Or if you
Yeah,
want to do
I played
voices that you want to do.
Makes a pile of
Neither one works.
corpses. I can do Nikolai.
I'd have to get more into
Vodka, check.
unsub or undubbed anime for that because
I can do a
I
Russian
tend
voice
to
actor.
gravitate towards stuff that's in either my native language or the tongue of the setting. I mean, like
that sounds more like
Naruto, I
Destiny.
love the English
Yeah.
dub, but I hate
The most
Disney.
generic voice I could think
So
of is like
I
Morgan
look at
Freeman.
Japanese dub and it feels better because wow, they're in Japan.
If you can
It
do
feels
Morgan
authentic.
Freeman, you're gonna be
But
everywhere.
say like Black Butler or Hellsing, I look towards the English dub because damn if it didn't sound
I can
good in
actually
its
see
own
that though.
tongue. There's no way to hear a British accent in Japanese. It just doesn't feel right.
For DBZ, it was like, and Naruto, for the Japanese versions, they were both female actors who did the characters, and it was just kind of like,
Yeah. But I don't know. To be honest, I think that there's some shows that should really get redubbed. Like Yu Yu Hakusho should get redubbed and reanimated. It should be revamped like DBZ got. Because it's such an underrated show. It really deserved more attention than it got. And I'd really like to do Kuwabara for that.
Wait, can you voice over Nathan Explosion?
Huh?
Nathan Explosion from Metalocalypse?
I don't want to hurt my voice right now.
It's, but you've heard of Nathan Explosion?
Yes, I have.
I think one that actually needs to be reworked really bad is
I
Burst
do
Agent.
Metalocalypse.
Really bad, because it sounded like
Well,
they
you
didn't
cannot-
have
how come you
the
want to
technology and the
cuss
sound
someone
quality,
in
plus the
Silly
voice
Sandwiches?
actors, like you said, it kind of looked like, sounded like they just went, hey, you.
Except you, Burger.
Yeah.
Why?
That could be fun. I don't think I've actually seen that show. Now that you've told me that it sounds like crap, I don't think I'm gonna watch it.
Well, it's good. It's got a good storyline. It's just
Yeah.
the acting is like a little hacky.
Yeah, the acting could use some work. We got that.
But one of the actors does stand out most, and that's the one that actually went into Enigma.
I'm sorry we're taking so long.
In fact, I'll let her go.
My science, my
Yeah.
eighth grade science teacher,
I
he
was
could voice over
wondering
Arnold
if-
Schwarzenegger.
I'm
not the
also a sophomore in high
I'm not the
school,
copy
and
of
I
the
wanted to like try and get out there and voice acting. I
Oh,
was wondering if
yeah.
I should finish school first before I really
Do it.
anything.
Do it. Finish school. Because what finishing school will do for you is while you're attempting while you're out there attempting to get your education, or after high school, while you're out there attempting to get into voice acting, something you might need is a job to support yourself. Like I'm in the middle of nowhere. We have no jobs,
So
and I
I
have to
live
work
like
for my grandmother.
I live in like half an hour away from here, so I'm thinking if I do finish high school, I'm gonna have to move away to a bigger city.
Yeah.
So,
LA.
I'm thinking I
Just
do
go to
want
LA, that's where
Although
everything is.
actually, hold on.
I
I
can actually
do mislead a little
you heard
bit
my
there,
locks,
because
right?
something
Yeah, I heard
important
my locks.
to remember
What's another
is
Nathan
that
Explosion line?
there's no defined, unless you're out where I am, there's no defined place that you must go to get into voice acting. Because local
like
agencies will be looking for advertisers for like Taco Bell. They want another person to jump on the radio and just start yelling at
this is the
people.
line
Hey, buy a chalupa!
Here's a line I remember from
Locos tacos, they're great.
That's a
We
dildo,
went out
we
there.
strap on dildo.
Yes. They want to. Local places will be looking for advertising voices all the time. And that's always a great place. Radio is actually a really good place. Because you go on the radio, you become a persona and you talk to billions of people trying to sound entertaining. Because deep down inside, we all know we're lame.
Wait, what's a
Not you guys, me. I
Don't
feel
worry,
like
I
I'm
like
always
to.
Squeeze Garden?
Yeah.
You just got this.
I can't remember how
you
he
douchebag. It's a
panel
grocery
going on,
store.
so I
It's a
feel
grocery store.
energetic. But
Pickles is pretty hard.
it's been fun so far, and I haven't gotten a guest. So, and I still have you guys. Like most of them have left, but that's probably because they have somewhere to go. So I'll give them. Back there. I really like you, man. You're awesome. You've been here the whole time.
Yeah, you've been here the whole time.
Okay, token black guy. I'm kidding, come back. But you know, you can really find an opening just about anywhere. So I wouldn't say you immediately have to move to a big city after you get out of high school, but it does help to get out there and go somewhere where the agents are leaving. So once you're out of high school, get a job. That's the first thing to do, because you're going to need to eat while you're voicing.
From
And you're going to need to
Black
take care of
Ops.
your body. You need to take care of yourself.
Never gets
You need to
old.
not die. That's the biggest part,
Surprisingly,
is
he was
not
voiced over
dying,
by Ice
because
Cube.
I don't think dead
Yeah,
people
Ice
can
Cube
voice
voiced
act.
over Bowman.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sam
Alright, thank
Worthington
you.
voiced
That's
as
good.
Mason.
Yeah, I really hope that was a
Hey,
good
Rocket
question.
Sons of
That was
bitches.
a tangent.
And Gary Oldman, he played as Victor Reznov in World of War.
In voice acting, does it also help if you can speak Japanese and help with the translating of the script
Yes.
along?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, I don't speak Japanese myself. I can't read it. I've never took any classes, but I do know for a fact they're looking for accurate,
The dubs.
able translations.
I cannot understand Japanese.
I always usually watch the sub first to see what it's like.
I
Like-
can watch the dubs.
Like with Soul Eater, did you notice when Marie's holding up a jar of coffee, she said, "I'm gonna go make some tea." There was like this little like demotivational poster. It's like, "I'm gonna go make some tea. I hope you don't mind its coffee flavor."
They have to translate the text, and then they have to take the translations of the text and make them literal and understandable for an English audience. Because if they just want straight translation, they get things like, "You are, I am, kill you. You are, I am, kill."
Or your face or your lungs.
I kill you, are, you know, and you'll get weird translations. So they need practical translations, and you don't even, like, that doesn't require Japanese.
I can't believe they
that
stopped
just
making,
requires
they stopped
basic
seasons,
sense-
like making
basic
new
skills.
season of my lock.
But being able to do
I
all
love
that,
the show.
being able to translate
Well,
from
it was
Japanese
out
and
there.
translate
Yeah, it was
to,
pretty good.
accurate English, and then
Like,
voice it
I've been
all in
wanting to go to a
one,
Death Clock concert.
One ginormous
But I saw,
leap. That's
I
actually a
saw
lot,
that, like,
very
during the
helpful
live,
for a
like,
lot of
I saw a
people.
live performance at the Fox
And,
Theater, like
you know,
like
like I
on
said,
video
People
on YouTube,
Bryant's
I
a
didn't
very
actually
good
go to it.
example of that.
But, like, they actually integrated an episode into the show.
Yeah, no problem.
Dr. Rock, so.
Venom?
I love doing cocaine because it's so good for you.
Don't bite me. I'm very allergic to death.
I think communities are
Wait,
pretty bad.
if you're allergic to death, then you
There is
basically
no
die.
cure.
But I guess my question is, and this may also help. Oh no, she did. So in high school, I just I had a hobby of singing, so I took a choir, and I was thinking like maybe it would help.
Vap and riding from Better Solve
for doing the voice acting and things.
Let's see. What would you
Yes.
The Joker.
Is there something like that you would recommend? Or is it
What
kind of
else?
like anything goes where as long as you have some kind of training, it will help you out?
Anything really goes. Singing is a good one, choir, because a good example of a person of a role that requires both a good acting persona and a good ability to sing. Well, I guess not a good ability to sing, but the ability to sing and stay in tune was like Excalibur from Soul Eater.
Excalibur. No.
They chose the right guy because he knows how to sing, he knows how to stay in tune, and he's a voice actor. Damn, if you couldn't be more right on spot than that. Definitely, if you wanna get into voice acting, having other voice related or vocal related abilities is certainly helpful because God knows when they'll need someone who can sing or
I couldn't stop.
Stop laughing. Mark
I'm
actually
running out of
died in
thoughts.
it. You know, still be for
they'll
live
need someone.
studio vagina.
They always will. That's why they have people like Troy Baker running the industry.
Oh my
and,
God. Yeah,
Johnny Young Bosch,
like
because
that
they need
and
a character
Helsing
that can sing.
Abridged.
Helsing Abridged?
Yes.
an actor.
I have got to see Helsing Abridged.
Helsing Abridged is
And other
hilarious.
talents too. Like,
Oh,
I
police
don't know
girl.
why we're counting the voice actors.
It's somebody the same guy who made Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged?
I think it is, yeah.
Didn't Martin actually die?
I don't know.
Didn't Martin actually die?
Yeah.
But,
Well, yeah, that's exactly it. Is whenever you go into an act, whenever you're acting, you're not being yourself. Like, pour yourself into it if you like, because that's what you have to do. You have to pull emotions from your own heartstrings and your own being to throw life into that character and make them sing their tragedy to the world. That's the deal with voice acting.
Have you ever seen Pokemon parodies?
I know there's some people who get really emotionally involved with their
It's in
characters and
Spanish,
actually.
but there's this video called Buchamon, which basically means Bucha is like saying fuck in Spanish.
There was this really emotional point in the
It's like
end where he was crying in the booth, trying to voice over his character.
But anyway,
Because
like
he was feeling.
it's about like
Really feeling.
it's like the beginning.
So,
it's basically based loosely. It's pretty
acting
loosely
has
based
always
off
been that. Is
the
pulling your own emotions,
the
pulling
Kanto
your own,
region,
your own-
and like
your own
there's
experiences
this line, but
and
there's
manifesting
this
them
line in
into
Spanish. Like it's in Spanish.
the
I think it's
Yeah.
um.
And that on top of your voice.
But there's this guy that says,
the most
no me
important
llama
part.
vagina,
Voice
me
acting,
maldita sea. And what he means is,
Cut off your head.
my name's not
You're
vagina,
out.
goddammit.
They're not going to hire you anymore if you have no head.
I'll show you Buchamon later. I'll show you Buchamon later. Buchamon.
Anyways,
It's like
does
saying,
that answer your
it's like
question? Was that a good answer? Do you feel fulfilled? Feels blissful. The effects of my advice, I make people feel blissful.
I have one more than my AC, one more than my actually
Oh,
that's
oh damn.
Yeah,
What
someone
plus?
told- yeah.
I didn't know I was giving armor out with my voice. Armor class up. Great.
Yes.
Right.
If someone told me playing D&D or like live action role play.
That's actually another good one. Playing like a role-playing game and actually getting into your character or dungeon mastering for your friends. When you get into your character, you're playing your character. That's acting. When you're being a dungeon master, you're playing all of these characters. You're throwing out a wide range of characters. Anything from the healthy blacksmith making all of the swords for the village, or the old man in the corner who just rambles on about oranges being bad for you. I don't know.
Or the
That
CEO
was
in
very
trouble,
makeshift and
or
very
the
bad.
bartender's beautiful daughter,
Just an example.
but you ended
You
up
know,
with last
you're throwing voices out there and characters out there if you're playing a role-playing game with your friends. That's a good way to practice as well. Generally, anything you do with your voice is practicing. Hey, just walk around the convention and talk to people. And yell at them from time to time.
What's up, you guys?
You're on this! You got it covered! Alright.
I can.
I just want to make a note.
Chivalry.
Technically, I think. Hold on.
Watch out, ladies. We're coming to get you.
Technically, my panel is over, but there's no panels after this. So until we can either go until I can't speak anymore, or until staff comes in and says, "Hey, what are you doing in here? You gotta get out!" So,
Farmer is the best bridge voice to sing.
who?
Farmer.
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 My marijuana patch. I mean, my carrot patch. Okay, that's what I meant. Hey, you! Genius, farmer. Genius.
I don't know. I like the rower.
Can you do Nathan Explosion?
The rower.
Like,
I need 100 beers. 100 beers exactly.
But I mean, like, we want if we're gonna get off topic here for a second, I shipped the rower with Sonata. Total killer. Anyway, question. You have a question?
Oh yeah.
One answer, and then I was gonna ask you.
Have you ever role-played a character in a way that you got so into it that you actually started doing the voice or acting like a character?
Actually, yes. In fact.
Why?
Can we get a taste?
No,
Wait,
because the character
wait.
is very
If I
undeveloped.
okay,
Has anyone
if I
here-
can't buy
is
if I
anyone
can't
here
buy booze,
familiar
I
with
will
steam powered
I will
bath?
cut off my ding dong
Is that
if
anywhere?
I won't get
Nobody
booze.
here is familiar with steam powered
Wait,
bath?
so you'll cut off your ding dongs. Wait, you'll cut off your
Steam
ding
powered
dongs
bath,
if
they're a
you
group
cut
of
if you don't
senior
get no
musical
booze.
songs from San Diego.
Yeah.
I'm dropping
If
their
I
name
don't
because
no
love
boo
them.
either booze or
They're
no
a
ding
pantomime
dong.
group, and they do music and they do an act. And they're robots. They act like robots. I actually
Watch
made a
Monologue,
fan
that's the
bot
first
for
episode.
the whole fandom at one point. And I got so into it that I was just walking around the house like a fucking robot. and then going and making food. Doing weird stuff. And I occasionally did that in front of my friends. That was something that really caught my
Everybody
passion
does that.
as a-
Like if you
as
play
an
Zelda,
actor,
you
was
do
a
Link
robot,
when you get
I
an item.
guess.
Da, da, da.
So there's some example. There's an example. Yeah, right there. And sometimes if my voice is doing well, I'll get into an Alucard and then scare the shit out of everyone in the block for 50 hours.
Alucard?
Alucard.
Police.
I think my favorite
Hey
Alucard
kids, wanna see a dead body?
is
Hey kids, want to see a dead body?
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Oh yeah, Kool-Aid man.
Oh look,
But
oh look, it's the Catholic priest. And what's this? No little Timmy glued to your crotch.
hello, you're visiting a dead panel. There's nothing after me, so I'm just sitting here talking.
You can sit.
Oh,
can-
if you
Have
want to
fun.
join in and ask more questions,
But
we can
actually-
add this panel on. It's a voice acting panel. Did you know that? Yeah. Okay, good. Then you must have actually been here late, and this is good because we can just keep going.
But for my friend here, the singing, Vic Mignogna